Union Christmas.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about homeschooling versus public schooling, and I'm going to try and convince you to send your kids and or family members to homeschooling. So first off, I'm going to take a poll and ask you, how many of y'all have ever been homeschooled at any point in your life? That's not as many as I thought. So USA Today reports in an article that they had that over 1.5 million kids today are homeschooled, and that homeschooling as an idea is up 36% from 2003 to 2009. So homeschooling is on the rise, definitely in America. People are really liking the idea of it. First, let's talk about public schooling. Public schooling is a great way to get the education out there. It's a great basic education. It offers education to all citizens of America, and it's very beneficial. Specialized education is extremely rare, however, and kind of the best way, I believe, of education can be is one-on-one tutoring and hardcore, like discipleship kind of. And unfortunately, in public schooling, there's just too many kids, and they just can't do that. So that's unfortunate. Classes are designed to teach at a generalized level. So kids that are really excelling in one topic or really not doing well on one topic will struggle or won't get enough of the material that they need. So it kind of restricts kids from moving up. Public schooling offers a unique social experience, and this is the major argument against homeschooling, is that public schooling does offer a unique social experience and exposes kids to all sorts of different morals, beliefs, and things like that that homeschooling won't. And according to Samantha Leba in her article, Homeschooling, many educators, child development specialists, and social scientists claim that homeschooling deprives the child of the ability to develop socialization skills. So like I said, that's a major argument that public schooling advocates have. Now I'm going to talk about homeschooling. Now homeschooling is a real alternative to the public education system that we have in America. One of the great positives about homeschooling is the complete control and customization of all curriculum and academics that your kids will take in. According to Kate McReynolds in her article, homeschoolers tend to score higher than public school students on standardized tests, advanced placement tests, the SAT and the ACT. So that's really interesting to see how homeschooling has really raised the bar academically, and it's really doing a great job of that. A couple of negatives of homeschooling: it's going to be hard for the parents. Some people say it's a full-time job to homeschool your parents, or to homeschool your kids, and for the parents, and it's really a time-consuming thing. But I bring up Proverbs 22:6, which says, "Train your child up in the way, and he will not depart from it." That was a bad paraphrase, but I believe that also applies to education, and that the way you train up your child is very important. So the unsocialized arguments that the public schooling people have is kind of false. And in a very extensive survey done by Dr. Brian Ray, he concluded that homeschooling produces successful adults who are actively involved in their communities. Like, he had this huge survey that he surveyed people that were homeschooled in the past, and he found that a bunch of these people were more active in their communities than their public school associates. Now I'm going to shift gears a little bit and talk about bullying. And bullying is a serious problem. It's a really serious problem in public education. There are countless, endless stories of bullying and the effects that they've had on people and how it's affected them later in their life. Bullying is a major problem in public schooling. Agsac.newjersey.us reports that 77% of students are bullied at some time, mentally, verbally, or physically, which is crazy. And 282,000 kids are physically attacked in secondary school each month. That's so many kids, you guys. And the National Institute of child health and human development states that bully victims are more likely to be depressed, lonely, anxious, have low self-esteem, and have to think about committing suicide, like all this stuff. And it's heartbreaking to see how these kids how bullying has really affected kids. And one of the great positives about homeschooling is that's not going to happen, because there's not kids. But so homeschooling definitely you should consider. Homeschooling, so let's wrap it all up here. Homeschooling allows for complete control of the curriculum, from material and the speed at which it's taught, so you can teach your kids what they need to know. Homeschooling can better prepare students for standardized tests in the workforce than public schooling can. Homeschooling does not result in a socialization problem, and even protects them. You protect your kids from undesired social aspects of public schooling. So consider homeschooling for your own kids and for your family members.